Hey everyone, I hope you all are doing good, and I'm sure you might have seen my previous post on PCOS. So this video is all about PCOS, and I'm going to cover some of the tips to follow if you are a PCOS girl. I'm not a doctor to talk about PCOS, but I'm a PCOS girl who healed herself. So yeah, let's get into the video. First of all, what is PCOS? PCOS or PCOD, polycystic ovarian syndrome or polycystic ovarian disease, they both have a mild difference, and I'm not going to talk about that. What are the symptoms of PCOS? The first major symptom of any PCOS girl is irregular periods. Irregular periods or irregular cycle might be extended cycle or very short cycle. And the second thing is weight. Again, weight is also other symptom which goes either this way or this way. You can find a PCOS girl who is obese, and also you can find a girl who is losing her weight. And other symptoms are like masculine features with broad shoulders, facial hair fall, and acne are one of the common symptoms. And one more major symptom that you can find it on any girl, but for a PCOS girl it's crazy. That is mood swings. For this moment I crave for pizza, but the very next moment I will long for ice cream, and that's how mood swings work. And you can relate if you are just like me. So what are the causes? Causes of PCOS, generally people say it comes through genes, but I'm sure the lifestyle that we are living in is the major problem. So now let me tell you my experiences and my journey with PCOS and how I successfully balanced all my hormones and got rid of all the symptoms. Maybe mood swings is still there now and then. So now I'm going to talk about my experiences and my journey. Since my puberty, I realized that I have PCOS, and I took medicines for almost 10 years, and there was not even a single day that I slept without taking a medicine. I went to almost 7 to 8 different doctors. I tried allopathy, homeopathy, siddha, Ayurveda, and then again I went back to allopathy because that was the situation that I was in, and I ended up taking medicine when I was continuing allopathy. So that's how my medication journey was. And yeah, sometimes you will get fed up and you throw all your medicines. I did that, and slowly again I will fall into some other trap, some other medicine, some other new doctor, and it was going on like that for almost 10 years. The major problem that I suffered was irregular periods. I get periods often, and my period cycle was very short. Like I get 3 times in a month, or sometimes 4 times, and I even had the worst nightmare where I had my periods for almost 90 days, which is 3 months, and that was the worst part, I could say, but I also learned a lot of lessons in that journey. And one fine day when I was doing my PG, I went to the doctor for my regular checkup. That day put me completely upside down. When you are a college going girl, when you are going alone to a gynec hospital and you're sitting there for the doctor's appointment, all the eyes will stare at you. Nobody knows what you're going through. That particular incident hit me so hard, and I decided that I should definitely give up on medicines. I should definitely give up going to hospital. That day I was completely broken. I really cried after going to my hostel room, but then I decided that I need to heal myself. This was my journey. Now I'm going to jump into the process of my healing. So firstly, I did a lot of research. Before telling you the things that I learned, I need to share with you one important thing, that you need to do a lot of research. Firstly, you need to do a lot of research on your own body. Every PCOS girl is different, and every PCOS body is different. You should not take the same medicine that your PCOS friend takes, because you don't know at what time she wakes up and what time you wake up. And those are all the minute things that you need to do research. Because what I did initially was a lot of research. I studied my own body. I studied what food is doing good for me and what is giving reverse effects. Here, one such example is flaxseed. Flaxseed is my biggest enemy. For people who are obese with PCOS, flaxseed works wonder. But for me, it's my biggest enemy. Though flaxseed is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, you should understand and you should know if it reacts good to your own body, and that's how minute you should do research. And then your surrounding, you should understand, you should study your surrounding, the temperature, the place where you live in, the clothes that you wear, the food that you eat, and everything. Study everything, study your complete body, how your body reacts to different temperature, different weather conditions, how your body reacts to different foods, how your body reacts to different foods, and you should study completely about that. That's about the research part, and you need to do a complete research, and you should really spend a lot of time on that. If you already know about your own body, then you can straightly jump into the second one, which I'm going to talk about, is food. The first thing that we all need to focus on is food. So there are a lot of foods out there which people say it is good for PCOS, this is not good for PCOS. But again, I'm telling you, you need to understand your body, you need to study your body, you need to eat that only if you feel it is good for you. So there is this fruit that I found which is really amazing, which is a gift from Mother Nature, and that is pomegranate. So I started having this fruit every morning because I did a lot of research, and then I found that pomegranate is really good for uterus, and I started consuming pomegranates every single day in my empty stomach. So I did that for 3 months, and I started finding a lot of difference in my period cycle. And then I also added red banana on my everyday meal or evening snack. So either I eat in the morning or I have it in the evening. And then dry fruits and nuts. I eat almonds and dry fruits every single day without fail. Every night I soak up 4 to 5 almonds and I eat them morning, and almonds are also good for your PCOS. And also you need to add a lot of veggies and greens. So now I'm going to tell you what are the foods you need to avoid. Please avoid junk food completely. Please don't take junk food, but you can have your own cheat days now and then, but don't have continuously. The number one enemy for any PCOS girl is sugar. Yes. For me personally, I crave for sweets. I'm a sweet tooth, but then I started avoiding it completely. I quit eating chocolates, I quit eating ice cream, I quit eating almost all the sweets. Very rarely when I crave, I have my dark chocolate always with me. I take a small bar of dark chocolate and I'll keep it in my mouth whenever I crave for sweets. And also this dark chocolate does wonders when you are in your mood swings. When you are in your mood swings, I know even your best friend wouldn't understand, even your mom or dad wouldn't understand, and that's how mood swings really irritate us. And when you are in your mood swings and when you realize that you are in your mood swing, always have a chocolate with you and take a bar of dark chocolate and put it in your mouth. And I really felt a lot of difference having dark chocolate when I'm in mood swings. And one more thing to avoid is dairy products. Avoid dairy products. I turned into vegan after starting my healing process, and I'm completely off from dairy products. And also coffee. Coffee is not that good for PCOS girls, but you can take now and then if you're a coffee lover. So that's all about food. And the second most important thing that we need to focus after our research part is sleep. I used to sleep 8 to 9 hours every single day. I will never compromise my sleep for anything. And that really made a lot of difference in my body. My hair fall completely stopped after I started practicing this proper sleep cycle. And also, please don't sleep late at night. Go to your bed early and wake up even if it's late, that's not a problem, but go to your bed early. And the third thing that you need to focus is yoga. I do yoga usually for the past 6 to 7 years, but the one pose that I practiced after I started my healing process is the butterfly pose, and that really worked wonders. You can do it anywhere and any time because that's very simple, and you can take just 5 minutes for it every single day. Also, the benefits of this butterfly pose is really a lot. And you can also add some other yoga poses if you really need to do a lot more yoga. But this butterfly pose really does wonder. On a whole, you need to change your lifestyle. When you correct your lifestyle, automatically your hormones are kept in balance. Your hair grows well, you have a clear skin, your cycle becomes regular, your mood swings, you can control your mood swings. So that's about it, guys. And one more thing that I need to tell you is positive mindset. You need to be clear, you need to have a clear mindset and a positive mindset that you can heal yourself, you can heal with the mother nature. These organs are very important in our body and they are from mother nature, and we need to heal it through mother nature. And please don't go for any medicines. I even regret for having medicines for all the past 10 years, but now I'm so grateful that I've come out of that. So a positive mindset is something that you need before starting all these things. With the help of law of attraction, I healed myself because I wrote a lot of gratitude, a lot of affirmations to heal my body. And as I said earlier, know your body. Start all these process. Focus on your food, focus on your sleep, focus on yoga, focus on your complete lifestyle, and do all these things. Only after doing your research, doing your own body research, doing research on your surroundings. If you are a PCOS girl just like me, trust me, you are a fighter, you can heal yourself, you can do wonders. And this video is dedicated to all the fighters, to all the PCOS girls out there. Much love to you. I'm damn sure you can heal yourself. And again, I'm telling you, please avoid taking medicines. You can heal yourself. So I'm ending this video right here and see you in another video. Bye bye.